Hello ladies and gentlemen, RC Basher Boy here. Welcome. So today we're going to go ahead and review this truck that I got from Banggood. The description of this vehicle will be in the description box down below. I went ahead and I got the it's the blue, I'm going to say the Toyota truck that looks like it. So yeah, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we got. All right. Okay, so we got the camper here. Let's see what we got here. There's that truck itself. Let me see. Let me set it up. Okay, so I pretty much took out, all of the things that are inside the box. So first and foremost, they do have, the USB cable. Now right now I'm going to show you the battery. The battery is inside the truck. So those of you that are curious, when you actually get these, you're probably asking where you get the battery. But yeah, it's inside the truck. And next up, we got the decals. So I guess they're pretty straightforward, where to put them. I'm going to show you the owner's manual right now. So you got the camper here, it goes on the bed here, and then also let's see, kind of lost these. They were on the bed. So these are pretty much the windshields that go onto the camper. So these are the instructions, and pretty much they're straightforward. There's nothing to them, but here it shows you how to assemble the camper, put all the plastic parts, show you where they go, and then my camera can help me out here. And then all the plastics, the windshield wipers and the snorkel and all that. So yeah, I know I told you guys that I got the blue one, but within the magic of cameras, I'm gonna show you a complete assembled truck. So here we go. Boom. So there it is. So I was able to get two of these vehicles. I got the blue one and the red one. I decided to fully assemble, the red one. And like I said, the blue one was just, a little unboxing. So from here, I'm going to show you the battery. This is the battery that goes, with this truck. Like I said, all you got to do is, so you grab the truck, you remove the camper. And also the neat feature about the camper is that, this window is, movable. So that's pretty neat. Really do like it. So what you do here, so you open it from here, and you just plug the battery onto there. And just fine. There's plenty of space on there. So yeah. So you put on a little camper, like that, straightforward. And then first off, right, so this is the receiver. The receiver, it's where, this is one of the receivers that you see them everywhere. But yeah, so you turn on the receiver right here, right? So you see that it's flashing. So here on the side, on the bottom, there's the on switch, and there you go. Also, another feature about this truck, the lights do work on there, so that's pretty neat. The features of this truck, so the steering is non-proportional. So as you can see, I'm gonna move the dial. So it's non-proportional, see, so I'm moving. So there it is. So the steering is non-proportional. The truck is 4-wheel drive. So first impressions, of this truck is, it's very scale looking. But the downside about this truck is that it lacks a little bit of power. Okay, if you're into the market of crawling, that if you're gonna tackle some pretty steep obstacles and whatnot, this truck does struggle a little bit with the mortar. But a surface like this, it does really well. So if you don't really mind, see, look, like right there, it's kind of struggling. But if you don't really mind, the lack of power, if you just like something that is scale look, then this is the truck for you. But overall, man, this truck is inexpensive. It's not that expensive. It's at a fair price. And you do get to assemble it. Like I said, I mean, the truck comes ready to run, and all you got to do is just add the accessories. Like, for example, the mirrors and like I told you, in the beginning of the video, the snorkel and the decals, and then the side steps. As you can see, I went ahead and put the side steps on there. So yeah. So here's my first initial review, and I'm gonna go ahead and run it here for a bit, and if there's anything else I need to point out, I'll go ahead and do so bear with me here. So I've ran this for like about 15 minutes here, and I gotta say, the battery does hold up pretty well. And there's nothing really impressive about this truck. And like I said, mainly what this truck really does lack is lack of power of the mortar. So I mean, even if I put it on sand, because I did do it, apparently the truck seems to struggle. So, but like I said, a surface something like this as such, kind of bouncy, rocky, the truck does fine, really. So I'm gonna show you that it's going all the way over there, and it's coming back, with no problem. But something that it's like a steep hill, or see, like, as you can see, look, it's kind of struggling because it's stuck in a rock. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm a true Toyota fan. I really do enjoy the old Toyota trucks. And honestly, man, if you just like the scale, if you just want something just to use in your backyard, or on a flat surface, with a little bit of rocks, this truck is ideal for you. But for something that, if you're going to go on a really like a crawling competition, you're gonna have to do some upgrades on there. And there is upgrades for this truck. So you can put the Dettel MIF casings on there, and I know that you can put metal links, and to my knowledge, so yeah, before I end the video, I'm also gonna say that the wheels on there, the tires are not glued. So basically the tires, they do come off. So that's another thing. I don't know if my camera is actually catching that, but so yeah, that's another thing that I found out, that these tires are not glued. So if you don't mind it, I mean, like I said, since this truck is not gonna go like on really rocky places, I really don't mind it. But if you're gonna maybe upgrade the mortar, or do like a big project on this, I highly suggest you to glue the tires. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the undercarriage, and we'll go from there. So there's the undercarriage of the vehicle. As you can see, you got your your back and front shaft. Obviously the motor sits right there on the center. Obviously, you know, I'm assuming there's, you know, the transmission gears on there, you know, to make it 4-wheel drive. And once again, you know, there's the on and off switch. And since this vehicle is non-proportional, there is that dial right there, you know, for you to move the steering, you know, so you can correct the steering. The chassis, it is metal. You know, the whole brace, the chassis brace, it is metal. So yeah, man, you know, overall this is a really neat truck. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, like I said, if you're really interested on the truck, I'm gonna leave the link, you know, for these trucks in the description down below. And yeah, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. So that'll do it for me. So RC Bash Boy here. Thanks for watching.